It's all about improvement. I feel like that's what it's all about. Okay? Because who really gets it on the first time every time? Nobody. You might get it on the first time a few times, but every time? No. I'm headed to school right now and I have a speech today. And this is my first speech I have to do on the two-party system. The teacher chose our topics for us and I hate this topic, but I'm just, gonna try my best. I don't really feel prepared at all. I have my note card with my little notes on it and my points and whatever. And I'm just getting back from my trip, my cruise that I went to yesterday.
Love story,
Baby, just say yes.
See? I think, well, what I was just praying right now is just like, God, I wrote down 2 things that I wanted to surrender to the Lord in my journal last night, but I was just praying right now. I'm just like, Lord, why am I just saying I want to surrender just 2 things? I want to surrender everything to you. I actually would rather surrender it all to you, because without you, it's like I'm just okay. I need God in all things. I feel like we need God in all things. And that's what I'm learning. So, yeah, with this speech, I just ask God to allow me to not have any fear and to not feel embarrassed or, just anything silly like that. But more so just allow me to just learn from my mistakes, to be in the moment, to feel whatever I'm feeling and just push through, because in a moment's time, it's going to be done. It's going to be over. And I'll be back here telling you guys how it went. So, yeah, it's 12:20. I got class at 12:30. I got to walk there in a moment. As you can see, I'm still driving. Don't be vlogging and driving, okay? I'm holding the little stick thing. So, all right. See you when I get back. Tell you how it went. Okay, so I'm back. My speech, I did it. And you know what? I actually did a good job. Okay, coming from somebody who did not put in that much effort, I still did some research, just a little bit of research, okay? I did a good job. My feedback from my group was basically nothing. But there's still some things that I'm just like, I need to work on. I need to work on this. I can work on this. And my speech time was 5 minutes and something seconds, but the requirement was to at least get 5 minutes, so I got that. So yeah, there's still some things that I do want to improve on, like having more sources involved in my speech. Incorporated in my speech. I think that I could have done better as far as the structuring of my speech. So good news is we have to do the speech again on Thursday. We have to redo our speech on Thursday and gather everything that we want to improve on, maybe gather some things from other classmates that they did well and put it into our speech. So I'm just like, okay, here's another opportunity for me to do well. But what I'm learning about myself is that I'm just good at just kind of coming up with stuff on the fly. I'm good at that. Also, I just know how to elaborate on things as well, even if I kind of don't know what I'm talking about. Because for me, I felt like before, I don't know what I'm talking about. If I'm not confident in what I'm talking about, I don't want to talk about it. So this was a challenge for me to just try to keep talking about something that you don't really know too much about. But I had my, let me show you guys mine. This is the note card that we were able to have while we're speaking. And yeah, so my attention grabber was really good. Everyone likes my attention grabber. And then I was able to link back, which the link back is what you do at the end. So your link back should, whatever your attention grabber was, it should link back to the attention grabber at the end. So I feel like I was able to do that. My attention grabber was essentially, imagine that you are out of your favorite box of cereal. So you go to the grocery store, you go down the cereal aisle, and to your surprise, you only see two boxes of cereal. One that says Democrat and the other that says Republican. And automatically everybody was like, whoa, at my group. And they're like, yeah, that's a good one. I was like, thanks. And I was like, which one are you going to choose? And then my link back at the end was, after I said everything I said, so when you go to that grocery store and you see that Republican or that box of Democrat cereal, are you going to pick one of the two, or are you going to go to another grocery store and see some more options? So I thought that was really good. So yeah. I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, I'm proud of what I did. I'm proud of what I presented to my group today. We were able to sit down with our groups and just, present. It wasn't like a speech where we get in front of the class and do that. This is more of a small group speech class. So it was good. I enjoyed it. I wasn't nervous. My heart wasn't beating. I didn't feel fear. I was just like, hey, I'm just going to do it, because the other people in my group, they weren't even prepared either. A lot of people were not prepared. A lot of people were just like, I don't feel ready. I don't feel ready. I don't feel ready. So I'm just like, I'm going to do it. Okay. I don't feel ready either, but I'm still going to just try. Just do it. Okay. I got my 5 points today. Yay. So yeah, I say all that to say, just try. Even if you don't really know what you're doing, just try. Okay. Because you're going to learn something for the next time to improve. It's all about improvement. I feel like that's what it's all about. Okay, because who really gets it on the first time every time? Nobody. You might get it on the first time a few times, but every time? No. Impossible. Okay? All right, I'm about to read my book. Me and my mother are doing a book club. And I introduced it to her, the idea of doing it. And we're reading this book, The Bait of Satan by John Bevere. Yes. Okay, it says living free from the deadly trap of offense. Okay, so yeah, just talking about how as people, as Christians, whatever, we can be very easily offended, So I'm going to learn more about offense and what it has to do with the devil, and how I think this book is probably going to talk about those are ways that Satan tries to bait you in from being offended. So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited about it. There's a part in the back of the book where they want you to kind of write after every chapter, day 1, day 2, day 3, whatever. So yes, I like that. And me and my mother are going to come together on Wednesday to talk about the book, because the chapters aren't that long. So yeah, I guess I'll come back and tell you guys about the book. All right, bye.